Today is a sad day for a number of reasons. One, I'm leaving Malaysia. Two, I'm eating my last Nasi Lemak. And three, I'm leaving my home of nearly 8 months. So let me give you a little tour around my home, as I said, for the last nearly 8 months. This is the living room area and kitchen. This is where I've been watching all of those Netflix movies during the lockdowns. This is where I've been cooking all of my Nasi Lemak and roti canai. Yeah, not much cooking done in here, but this is my kitchen. This is where I have worked, and I've got amazing views of KL, as you'll see in a second. So yes, a very comfortable place that I've lived in, and it's literally got everything that I needed over the last 8 months. And this is literally the view that I've woke up to every single morning. And some mornings I've not even closed the curtains. I love waking up to the views. Yes, these views. Just make out, maybe not, but it's a bit hazy today, but the Petronas Twin Towers are in the background there. And this is the view that I've woke up to. I've stood on my balcony, or sat on my balcony, I had coffee in the morning. You can see here we've got 2 air conditioning units, got a big fridge freezer, got wardrobe space. It's all one like studio, but it's literally got everything that I need. You've got a washing machine, you name it, it's got it in here. The bathroom's got a walk-in shower, really hot water, powerful shower. It's got a washing machine in there and the usual toilet and sink. Literally everything you need. I'm going to leave a link to the listing on Airbnb down in the description. I'm also going to leave my code, so if you haven't used Airbnb before and you want to stay in the place that I've stayed in for 8 months, you can also check out the link as well, and you get a bit of a discount, some money, and I get a little bit of money if you go and use my voucher code. So I'll leave it down in the description. So yes, as you can imagine, I am really sad to be leaving this place. It's kept me safe over the last 8 months, and yeah, I'm gonna miss it. And this here is my backpack. This is all of my worldly possessions in this bag, and gonna be leaving later today. Let me now order the Nasi Lemak. I'm gonna order it on Grab, and it will be my last Nasi Lemak in Malaysia. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, my final Nasi Lemak. I've also got an iced teh tarik as well. Got my rice, sambal, anchovies, peanuts, chicken, cucumber. It smells amazing, really does. I have to say the chicken isn't the best, but the rest of it is really nice. Like the rice is definitely coconut fragranced, and it's got everything that I would expect on a Nasi Lemak. Final bites to the Nasi Lemak. It's going to be a really weird culture shock. I'm moving from a city of 2 million people to a village of just over 1,000 people. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being in the countryside and a village life, but it's just going to be kind of a reverse culture shock. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not particularly hungry right now. I'm a little bit anxious about the journey ahead, obviously flying through a global pandemic, and I don't know how busy the plane's going to be, the airports. I know there's going to be lots of queuing. I hate queuing. I'm not the most patient person when it comes to queues, so I know I'm going to have to be. And I'm just looking forward to getting back to the UK and getting through my 10 days quarantine. And I'll do a video about all of that. Yeah. Very, anxious about it all, if I'm being completely honest. I'm sure it will all go fine. In this video, I also want to share the park and the lake. That definitely kept me sane during those lockdowns. I was able to go out for exercise and explore. So bear with me, I'll show you around that very soon. It's hard to believe that this backpack is over 6 years old. She's travelled around the world with me and she's all packed up, ready to go home. Gonna miss this view. Really am. As much as I'm sad about leaving, I'm also feeling that this is the right time to go back home, get my vaccines and plan new adventures. I'm excited about planning a new adventure. No idea where that will be. I've got some ideas, but we'll see. So during the lockdowns, this is where I exercise, where I came for my daily walk. See, it's beautiful. A bit overcast today. As you can see, it's also a popular spot for fishing. So I used to come here, not every day, but most days, and I'd do a few laps of the lake. It's in like a U shape, and I'll show you the building literally opposite the lake and park. And it was just a nice spot. I used to come either in the morning about 8 or around 2:30, and some days there was only me walking around. As you can see here, lots of little areas where you can sit down in the shade. We tend to find a lot of people doing exercises here alongside the lake. And you can see it's really chilled and relaxing. Like today's Saturday and it's not too busy, it's pretty quiet. People just sat around chilling out, and the locals are really nice around here as well. I always end up stopping and chatting to somebody. It's really chilled. It's all really well pathed as well. You can walk very easily. You see how quiet it is. It was so nice to come out, clear the head, come for a walk, get a bit sweaty, get some exercise. The place kept me sane, to be honest. So this here is where I've been living for the last 8 months, right alongside this river, or lake should I say, and parklands. It's called 28 Boulevard. I'll actually leave a link to the Airbnb listing, like I said. Just see here this little pavilion area, also shaded as well. You can just relax here. If you watched my Instagram stories, you will have seen that I spent a lot of time in somewhere velocity, and that's because that's the nearest mall to where I am. You can walk to Maluri, MRT or LRT Maluri, but it's about a 2k walk, or you can get a grab which costs about 5 ringgits, or there's a shuttle bus as well. So yes, don't let not being next door or near to an LRT or MRT put you off, because there's lots of easy ways to get, and it's really well connected. You know, Grab and Food Panda come here if you want to order food in like I did, and a lot. But yeah, you can be in, you know, the centre, KLCC, in next to no time. It's really well connected, and like I say, beautiful morning walk, or if you're into running, you can run as well. So I'm going to finish the video here. As I said, check out the Airbnb listing and also the Airbnb code if you've not used Airbnb before. It's all I use as a remote worker and traveller. I don't stay in hotels, or very rarely stay in hotels. So yeah, please go and check that out. If you're thinking about coming to KL, definitely bear the place that I've been staying in mind. And I have probably 1 or 2 more videos from Malaysia coming up, so watch this space. Okay, one more shot of this lake. Oh wow. See you Malaysia, be back in 2023.